Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the 1920s.
Isn't this 30s?
30s. Well, same thing.
It's like 30s and 40s.
Well, it was in the 20s too.
I mean, the music, but not this.
This animation style was in the 20s.
Was it?
Yes.
I mean, you would know. You know more about this stuff than I do.
Original era Disney cartoons and shit like that.
I thought that was
1920s.
30s, though. Like
I mean,
late 20s, early 30s.
Late 20s.
Okay.
You said it in your argument.
Even so, I think it's more the 30s, but what the fuck do I know?
It is more the 30s, but I just went with 20s.
Threatening Zeppelin. I don't know. Led Zeppelin's not that threatening.
Okay. It is gonna be fun.
You ready? You ready?
Okay.
Alright, let's do this.
Go.
Pew 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 pew.
Ah, fucking! I thought I was you. God damn it! I keep thinking I'm you.
Laughed at. She laughed at me. Uh-oh. What the fuck?
Yeah, watch out.
What did she do?
She got you.
I mean, yeah, but how?
Well, I suck.
Oh!
Awesome, I'm
Yay!
back.
Shit. I saved you.
Colin did it right.
Look, bummed it. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Oh, fuck. Nope. Got her. Let's go. Come on, bitch.
Yeah, we got your number.
We might only have one hit point each.
Never mind.
But, oh, you were too high up.
Yeah, I died up there. She got me with that tornado.
I wish I had the other weapon.
Which one is that?
The bomb.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Oh, man. You know, I would not want to be high while playing this.
okay.
Just saying. This is, like, some of the imagery here is kind of...
Well, that's... Oh, why did I try for the parry up there? Okay. Oh, we were close.
Yeah, I got close.
Alright. So, I was in a class today.
Oh, yeah?
Rhetorical theory and practice, and it just so happened that our instructor decided to use an example of, oh wait, I can do that. I forgot about that. Okay. It just so happened that our instructor decided to use an example from video game culture, for discussing tropes.
Okay.
And, it was this girl who was talking about the damsel in distress trope in video games.
Yeah.
And I had some issues with it.
Yeah, I when she said damsel in distress trope, I kind of got a little,
Well, no, I had issues with her arguments.
Oh.
I don't have issues with the damsel in distress trope per se, but like...
Because I'm imagining she's generalizing that how, like, all games are male-oriented because damsel in distress.
Well, no, she was arguing about the damsel in distress trope in video games being detrimental to, like, the feminist movement, kinda. That's kind of, like, the argument.
Yeah, okay.
But here's the thing. She was looking at it from a very, like, one-dimensional perspective, as if... Yeah, get her, Colin. Damn it, you killed me.
Yeah.
Go get me,
shit.
save me. I couldn't see what was happening because of your bomb and I got hit. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
But, anyways, what was I saying?
Damsel in distress, she was making it from a very...
Yeah, she was acting as if the video game industry is, like, exists in this nebulous zone where it doesn't have to worry about the other issues that are affecting society. And that really pissed me off, because she was like, it's been around for ages. I'm like, well, yeah. The damsel in distress trope itself has been around for ages, so of course they're going to use it.
Yeah.
And part of the issue is you have to think about the time in which it was made. And I'm not talking about, like, socially the time when, oh fuck, I didn't see, what the fuck hit me? Oh my god, we were so close! We have to think about the time when video games were starting to be made, you know?
Yeah, they didn't know exactly how to make...
Well, I'm just talking about, technologically, they didn't have, like, the ability to do cutscenes and all this shit that they're able to do nowadays. So, they had to have a way of expressing, like, a goal for the character in an easy-to-understand way, you know?
And one of the most simplest story tropes is the damsel in distress.
And you can display that extremely easily in a limited number of pixels.
Yeah.
You know, an upside down triangle to represent a dress or a skirt.
Yeah.
And there you have it, pretty much. So it's a very easy idea to get across, and since it's an idea that's been around, since it's an idea that's been around for ages, it's something that people will understand and will give people motivation very easily, with very little effort needed to be expelled on the part of the game maker, right?
Right.
So, I had issue with that, because I was like, I can't form arguments while playing this game.
Yeah, I'm like,
Fuck!
I was just saying, I'm trying to listen to you and play this at the same time.
We're playing a bullet hell and we're discussing. Anyway, so and she was talking about things like Mario, right?
Right.
And how fuck, I ran right into that for no goddamn reason. And how when the video was made, there were like something around 13 or 15 main series Mario games, and Peach was only playable in one of them. Right?
In
Super Mario Bros. 2.
Oh, but there wasn't that many Mario games out, like official Mario games that were out when Mario 2 came out.
Well, yeah, but she's saying, like, her argument was, when she was making the video, there were 13 main series Mario games, only one of which had Peach playable, and that was Super Mario Bros. 2.
Right.
And I'm looking at that and I'm saying, okay,
but what
you're
about,
analyzing, like, and she's like, and legendary game designer Shigeru Miyamoto used this trope, and I'm like, okay, fuck you, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, okay, so he's using the damsel in distress trope in Mario, yes, and the issue is you're not going to change trope when you're 13 games into a series, you know? You're not going to all of a sudden make Peach the hero every time, because save me.
I'm also trying to dodge.
Because the way the video game fandom works is you would anger so many fucking people if you change something that drastic, you know?
He has to make, at the end of the day, he has to
save
make
me!
You were high up, I'm sorry.
Exactly, at the end of the day, it's a business. It's not a political position that they're taking.
Well, and Peach has been a playable character in a lot of other Mario games, too.
Exactly. And I'm saying, like, Shigeru Miyamoto has been influential in other games, not just Mario, you know?
Mario
Zelda, Metroid. And
why do you zone me?
And, like, so you're looking at Mario as if it's the only franchise Nintendo has, and it uses the damsel in distress trope, yes. But then there's games like Metroid where Samus is straight up the main fucking character.
And that's been around since 1987.
Exactly.
So it's not like it's this recent thing. It's been around for...
How did you die?
Because I'm talking. It's been around for, over 20 years.
And The Legend of Zelda, yes, may have also started out using that same damsel in distress trope with Zelda, but as time went on, Zelda became more of a supporting character. I can't help you.
Yeah.
Like, look at Ocarina of Time. The way that you beat Ganondorf
is
with her help. She shoots fucking arrows.
And fucking Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess. What's Toon Link? Fucking Wind Waker.
Wind Waker. She's Tetra, yeah.
Like, she's looking at it from a very one-sided perspective. And she lists, like, the idea of, Star Fox Adventures?
Yeah.
Well, it was initially going to be a game starring Crystal from that.
Right.
But it ended up being reworked into a Star Fox game. And she's like... And they turned Crystal kind of into damsel in distress, right?
Right.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, but there was reason for that. It wasn't... Oh, fuck.
There you go.
God damn it. I think I got her. It wasn't just like... I did it, okay.
Yay.
It wasn't just like they were... I'm sorry. I lost track of my train of thought.
It wasn't just that...
It wasn't that they were trying to make her a damsel in distress. The issue was, at the time that Star Fox Adventures was being made,
It was
Rare
gonna
was
be-
being bought by Microsoft.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna be Star Fox Adventures.
It was a Rare game, and they were going to make it a new IP starring Crystal, and it was going to be on the N64. But around that time, Microsoft was in the process of buying out Rare, and so Nintendo was losing the IP, and also a new IP doesn't sell as well, and it was coming out at the end of the N64's life cycle, right around the time of the beginning of the GameCube, so they wanted to make money off of it, so they made it a GameCube game starring Star Fox.
Star strong female characters. In fact, I'm actually playing through the series now. Resident Evil, the very first game, you can play as Jill. And who do you save? Chris, in the end. And it's the same through even that main series. In Resident Evil 2, you can play as Claire. In Resident Evil 3, you don't actually, there is no other person, you only play as Jill again.
Colin, need you to keep up.
I'm trying. So there's a shit ton of games. The Final Fantasy series has a lot of strong female, and that's, again, another game series that's been around since 1987. The very first Final Fantasy was on the original NES. So, it's the argument that she's making is just this one argument that is just this easy argument. It's just like, oh, video game violence makes children violent and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
You know, it's
a very I need you to keep up, man. I can't see what's in front of me when you're halfway behind the screen.
No, the funny thing is, Carlos and I, when we got this, Carlos and I tried playing this level, the only way either of us were able to beat it was by doing it solo.
Come the fuck on! Well,
thank you.
I really need to be able to see what's in front of me.
Yep.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, I got both.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but something did.
I think I got both of you. I don't know.
I think so. Whatever. It worked out for the better. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I was just... Apparently, when these videos were initially coming out, she was getting death threats and stuff, and I think that's a little extreme, but,
yeah,
you know, that's the internet. The internet is fucking extreme.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. We're in the fucking last one.
So, I'm not surprised that she got death threats, because these are some very controversial viewpoints that she was having.
Yeah.
Colin.
And it's not like there's...
Colin.
And it's not like there isn't a plethora of video games, both from back then and today, recently, to...
Well, another part of the issue is she's not considering, the climate of the time when it came to how video games were being sold and needed to be marketed.
Right.
Because back when video games were first initially being released at home consoles, there were two sections. The girls section and the boys section.
Well, it's just like how they do it with toys.
Well, exactly. It was in a toy aisle. It wasn't an electronics aisle. There wasn't so much of an electronics section back when video games were first being released. So they were released as toys in the toy aisle.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, I wasn't... And because they were being released as toys, video game companies had to decide whether they were going to market more towards boys or girls.
Right.
They chose boys, and so they've been marketed towards men ever since. It's just like a boy would be mocked if he tried to buy an easy bake oven.
Yeah.
You know?
And they did make girl games. There are plenty of Barbie games, old ones, even for the Commodore 64.
Yeah.
So they tried. Ooh, yeah. Where's that needle? Yeah. Just watching you is making me nervous. But, yeah. No, it's just cause, the same thing happens with, violence in video games. Oh, Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto, made, these people go out and kill people. No, they were already, something was wrong mentally with them already. You're just using that as an excuse, or to well, it's, what was it? you know, oh, my, they're video games. They should be marketed towards children. You know, but why are you letting your children, you know, play Grand Theft Auto and that? Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's an argument that like I had so many counter arguments for, and I really want to talk about it. But it's a rhetoric course that we weren't there to debate the ethics of video games.
Yeah.
We were there to just look at her arguments and how she was making her points. and okay, here's the thing: the teacher of this fuck me here. God damn it. Alright, let something come kill me and then jump on me. To get this fucking coin. If anything will come.
Yes, you killed the one. Well, yeah, it's not. It's too cool, I think it's too late.
I got this with a dash one time. There we go.
Well,
anyways, what was I saying? Okay, okay, so
the rhetoric course.
This teacher knows it's fine. This teacher knows me like really well. I've had him every semester that I've been in college, in a different course every time. And so he knows about our YouTube channel, and he knows that I'm a really big gamer and that I like game culture. So we watched this video, and again, it's a rhetoric course, so we're there to analyze her speech. We're not there to analyze the argument. But the only thing I could think of the whole time was just, oh my god, I have so many issues with this entire argument. And so I was just not going to say anything, because I couldn't think of anything about her speech other than counterpoints to the arguments that she was making.
Right.
You know? And so he goes around and, like, he asks for opinions from people from the room, and I'm just keeping my mouth shut, because I don't want to... I just don't...
You want to start anything.
Exactly. I don't want... fucking goddamn it! Because from a liberal perspective... which is most of the people in college are liberals. Let's not. Fuck. Let's not pretend anything here. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
We're called liberal arts. Fucking, there was a thing there.
Ow! Don't worry about me.
You're still on screen. No! I was so close! I almost saved your ass.
But yeah, most people are liberals.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I guess I hit that. Anyways, so I didn't... And from a liberal perspective... Oh, we need to beat this level so we can end the episode. From a liberal perspective, and if you're not a part of gaming culture, all of her arguments were logical and made sense. But if you're part of the gaming culture... and you know actual shit about the way that games had to be marketed in the past and everything. Okay, try to get this with your dash. I will just keep these things away. There you go. And if you know anything about the way games had to be marketed in the past and everything, you can see the fallacies in her argument.
Yeah.
But none of the rest of these people are gamers, so it's like, I'm the only one who actually has any extra knowledge on the issues that she was presenting. Aside from the points that she presented, I'm the only one who had anything else, who would be able to contribute to this. Wait! God damn it, Colin! Wait!
I'm trying to get through this! This is like the worst part! Fuck,
okay,
never mind.
I think, are you just dead? No, there you go.
There we go.
Fuck! God, I can't...
Ah!
It's hard when the camera doesn't move with us.
Yeah.
Here. For time's sake, and for progression's sake,
yeah,
I'm gonna turn you off.
Okay, no, totally.
And we'll just keep talking about this until we're done. But...
Well, and it's just like with any sort of storytelling, they didn't know how to market to the people, so they just went with the simplest thing. Like, your simplest stories are always gonna be your damsel in distress, your quest, whatever. And they did, like when the NES came around, like with Samus Aran, they didn't know how to do games in general because they're only like, I guess like example was Pong, which is ping pong. You know, a lot of the games back then were sports games. Now, a lot of games nowadays are something like this, or like Call of Duty or whatever the fuck. But before, because they're like, oh, we'll make games based off basically games. So yeah, and I'm trying to think of like if there's any games that I played from that era that were particularly, meant for boys. And the only ones I can think of are like maybe Top Gun, Legend of Zelda, because you did end up having to save Zelda. But at the same time, they had, like, even with fantasy shit, they had Gauntlet. You had the Valkyrie, who was female, who had a strong attack. So, there's your strong female. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, yeah, and that's something I don't think she was taking into account in her argument. With modern games, like, they're trying to make them more accessible to more people, right?
Right, because they know the market and their audience has broadened very much.
But let's be real here. The majority of people who play console games and PC games are men.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the truth of it. Like, yes, there are a lot of females. I do know a lot of females.
My professor made the argument. Well, actually, 50%. It's actually a 50-50 split now, and I'm like, okay,
oh, really?
It's not though. Those statistics are from surveys about people who play phone games as well.
Yeah, okay.
People who consider phone games, and like the hard gaming community does not consider.
Yeah.
There's a very big stigma.
You're gonna find more males at like gaming tournaments. You're gonna find more males than there are females. At least at playing the actual game.
Yeah, and like. And that's just the way that it's happened over the years, and you can blame marketing or whatever, but like the games industry is in and of itself trying to
make itself more
accessible to everyone, right?
Yeah.
But the way they're doing that is they're trying not to lose their other markets,
Yeah, because
they're trying not to lose their male. God
All
damn
right,
it,
guys,
Colin, you pushed a button.
I leaned on the controller, I'm sorry. Just kill me.
Yeah, you're dead. Okay.
Yeah, you're dead.
And yeah, so they're trying not to lose their other markets, and the way that they're going about doing that is by, like, player-made characters. So you can make a male or a female character. You can dress them up however you want. Mario can even wear a fucking dress in Super Mario Odyssey, for God's sakes. Okay, can I move on now?
There you go.
There we go, I did it.
Bravo!
Took me, what, one try?
Yeah. One try and a fuck up from me.
Colin was in there for 1 second.
Yup! Gotta get my 2 cents! So I can kill myself.
Anyways, tell us what you think about that argument.
Yeah.
We could go on for hours, but we've already made a 23-minute episode because that you can't play that level cannot be done two-player.
No,
quite frankly, the way the screen works, just yeah. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in.
We love you guys.
Tune in next time. Let us know what you think about the damsel in distress trope in general. And wait, before we go away, I'm just gonna... Oh, come on. Move your ass, you stupid bitch. Get the coin. It's back there.
Where?
It's right behind him. See it? Well, we can't get in there. Maybe you have to beat the game and then you can get in there. I don't know. Anyways, bye!
See you later, guys.